It's time to do a deep dive into my favorite 12 ultra low cap tiny cryptos under 50 million market cap that could be set to make people absolutely stinking rich as we're going to transition into the biggest alt season we've ever seen. And once we get away from Bitcoin season and that slider goes into the blue to altcoin season, we are going to see us move into phase 2 where Ethereum starts to pump, and then of course phase 3 followed by phase 4, and people who are positioned now into these good utility microcap cryptos are going to reap the rewards. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's dive into these 12 microcap cryptos. But guys, I have to say this because most of these cryptos are probably going to go to zero and you're going to lose all of your money. But that's why in this video, I'm going to do my best to show you the utility and reasoning as to why I'm buying them. And there is no paid promotions in this video. This is purely just my research and what I'm also aping into because I want to lose all of my money. Jokes aside, guys, let's jump into the video. Aside from the risky low caps, I do also trade with leverage in a sensible fashion. You can get all of these trades by signing up with BITUNIX in the description below and join us in my free Discord server. But with that being said, slap a like on the video and let's go make some money, guys. Let's take a quick look at how the market is looking before we dive into these cryptos. Bitcoin currently at $104,000. You can see that we peaked above the all-time high. Grabbing some liquidity, we are now pulling back. But we had a nice retest of those prior highs where Bitcoin was stuck in the mud, consolidating for the best part of 8 months last year before breaking out. We've retested that level very nicely and we're pushing and holding very well. Ethereum is still lagging behind Bitcoin. It's down this year about 40%, even though Bitcoin has pumped about 50%. You can see that it retested these lows down here, which is pretty brutal. But Ethereum is having a nice recovery, and I think that we'll continue to see that. Remember the chart at the start of the video where Bitcoin is phase 1 and then we go to phase 2. We're obviously still in Bitcoin season, as you can see. We are yet to move into Ethereum season, which could be very soon. This pullback after the all-time high that you can see where we peaked above $111,000, we're now sat at $104,000. This is pretty much just in alignment with the M2 money supply. There is around a 70 to 90 day lag between this liquidity supply, which is pretty much just China and America, and all the other global powerhouses across the globe in terms of the economy. They're printing money, and you can see that we're following this line with all of this injection of liquidity into the market perfectly. So based on this, we could be seeing Bitcoin shoot up above $140,000 in the next couple of months. It's a pretty mixed bag in terms of altcoin performance. If XRP is one of the best performers in the last year, you know alts are struggling. Virtual Protocol being the leader to do with AI agents, the strong narrative, which you'll see later in this video to do with the micro caps that we're researching, up 2000% and leading the market just behind SBX, which is just a meme coin which you can pretty much forget about because it has no utility. And in this video, we're looking at utility as the main function because meme coins are so speculative and it's hard to really invest in this for the long term. And I feel bad telling you guys to buy meme coins despite the fact that they very much could do well. I just want to reiterate, this channel is built on trust. I won't be doing any paid promotions using you guys to basically earn money, just giving you random cryptos that these companies are paying me to do so. Many other YouTubers are doing that, but that's not something I do on this channel. It's purely my own research, but of course it's not financial advice, and with these low cap cryptos you can lose all of your money. If a coin like Luna, which had people's trust and was a multi-billion-dollar coin, can just rug pull with a huge scam drop pretty much overnight, these cryptos most definitely that we're going to be researching, being such a lower market cap, can do the same thing very easily. But let's be real, if you're watching this video, you're probably a degenerate and you know how crypto works, so I'm not going to keep reiterating the risk, but I have to preface it to some degree. Just quickly, one thing before we jump into these micro caps, the funding rate heat map for me is one of the biggest indicators that the fact that Bitcoin and the altcoin market is about to go up. Why? Well, look at all of the leverage positions that were opened when Bitcoin was previously where it is now at the end of last year, between November and December, when Bitcoin was having its rally from 60k to 110k, where it is practically now. Look at all of the leverage positions that were open, and we do not see that right now. This shows me people are sidelined, which is very good news because the market makers don't want people to make money. The first low cap crypto going into my portfolio at $90 million is Brickken, also known as BKN. It currently is at around 26 cents on the monthly. You can see in the last 7 days it's had a nice pullback. Brickken is an RWA real world asset crypto. crypto, and this allows people to tokenize assets on the blockchain, something that I keep mentioning, which will do very well in the upcoming cycle. Tokenize, trade, and manage any financial instrument, redefining access, liquidity, and transparency in RWA tokenization. I keep seeing a huge disparity between these low market cap cryptos because we're yet to see altcoin season and the utility and project's actual maturity and appearance. You can see the website is very nice. They have some very good partnerships trusted by Chainlink with $300 million of TVL, which is total tokenized value. As you can see, they already have a functioning application, which in my experience from the last 2 crypto cycles that I saw, even multi-billion dollar cryptos had literally no working application whatsoever. And here we go with a $19 million market cap crypto with a functioning app that's actually doing something. They are targeting a huge sector, obviously debt, equity, and bonds, turning them into digital assets. You can imagine the market cap potential if they manage to pull this thing off. The next crypto, 3.5 million market cap. So this is a dirty, tiny little crypto that could literally rug pull in the matter of a few hours after recording this. It might already go to zero, but jokes aside, I think that this is a very solid crypto, and that's why I'm accumulating it. Creativity without limits. Basically, this crypto allows you to create content with using AI, from making stunning videos to training custom AI models for communities. Nfinity lets you train AI to reflect your brand, art style, or your specific needs using their workflow models. And again, they already have a working application, from text generations to moving generation sound, creative workflows, and then of course fine-tuning. They have some good social media presence for a crypto with only 3 million market cap, some good organic engagement, getting 200 likes a tweet, clearly displaying their actual application that's being used right now. Even in the last 20 hours as recording this on the 1st of June, we are seeing them displaying even more use cases. You can see in the last year, this crypto is about 1 year old. It's pumped from not even 1 cent all the way up to about 15 cents. Their 24-hour trading volume reached highs of about 300k, which is boasting very good potential for a crypto with only 3 million market cap. You can see this volume came last year when Bitcoin was making its highs, which is pretty much the rule of thumb what we're seeing across altcoins at the moment, especially these microcaps. Needless to say, it's had a nice pullback and is showing a discounted price, which is similar to, as I mentioned, all these other cryptos right now, making a good time to start accumulating and building out your portfolio of microcap cryptos. So if you like this kind of stuff, guys, and you want to see more research, genuinely the research into microcaps and other altcoins that I'm buying, make sure you turn that notification bell on so you don't miss any future uploads, guys. The next crypto is NEURALAI, currently at 37 million market cap, so again a little bit bigger but still definitely a microcap crypto. NEURALAI is using AI and machine learning to turn text into 3D models, which is very useful for things like augmented reality, not to mention the capabilities for also blockchain games as well, which is a sector that I think is most definitely going to have a huge rally in the upcoming alt season. And they already have a working application and use case that's being implemented as we speak, which is something that I really look towards for these microcap cryptos. Animate 3D in seconds, quick auto rigging, bring your 3D models to life with fast AI driven rigging, automation made easy, adding smooth lifelike animations just by clicking with no expertise needed, with seamless scene generation. So this is really going to aid blockchain game developers in the upcoming cycle. The next microcap crypto, which is one of my personal favorites throughout this whole video, is OpenServ with the ticker SERV, currently at a 32 million market cap. This is playing into the AI agent narrative, allowing you to build AI agents with no code, and you can actually build multiple that interact with each other to create workflows operating seamlessly across different niches. The CEO of NVIDIA, Jensen Huang, has been saying he thinks AI agents are going to be a multi-trillion-dollar industry in the upcoming cycle. Again, their website just does not match the actual low market cap. It is such a nice clean website, and of course what I keep looking at, they have a functioning platform. Bring your ideas to life with AI agents. Whether you're automating tasks, solving complex challenges, or building something entirely new, the AI agents and templates are able to help you get started quickly. And you can see that they actually have AI agents that you can use right now. You can build your own, and a marketplace as well to purchase others. From various niches such as content creation, lifestyle, you can actually do financial modeling for companies or personal assistants as well, integrating into big social media platforms like YouTube, also Telegram, Twitter. We see Gmail, Google Calendar, Slack, Jira, whatever that is, and Google Drive. Needless to say, this is an extremely undervalued crypto crypto that does not reflect its use case that we're seeing right now. And once the AI agent narrative takes off, which it most definitely is going to, cryptos like this are positioned so well to be at the forefront of that explosive move that we're going to see. Price has dropped about 50% from its highs, where it saw the highest volume, as I keep mentioning, close to Christmas last year when Bitcoin was back at 110k. You can see the clean trend line that's been broken down to the upside recently, making for a very good opportunity to enter. The next crypto is Auki Labs, currently at a $36 million market cap, playing into the deep-in and augmented reality niches. Auki is building an external and collaborative sense of space for robotics, XR, and smart cities to make the physical world accessible to AI. So I imagine this is a really long-term play, helping to further machines and AI, giving them a space to actually collaborate and build together. Their vision, you can see 70% of the world's economy is still tied to physical locations and labor, limiting the abilities to collaborate with AI. Auki's mission is to improve civilization's intercognitive capacity, aka the ability to think and experience and solve problems together, partnered with AI. They've got some really nice collaborations with some giants over in Asia, which I think is going to be at the forefront of things like this, especially augmented reality and robotics. For a crypto with $36 million market cap, needless to say, this is extremely undervalued. The next crypto, which is definitely a micro cap, not even $10 million, guys. So you have to be careful, of course. With these low cap cryptos, you can lose all of your money. But that's why we're here to actually find the utility and see if it's worth building a bag of these super risky low caps, because we know these things could do a 100, 500, or even 1000x from their current market cap. Symmio is technology that basically is going to allow anyone to build and operate a derivatives platform seamlessly. Launch your own decentralized derivatives exchange in 1 week, providing comprehensive support to developers, projects, and enterprises building on their infrastructure. If we start to see some adoption for this in terms of people that need their technology to improve or launch their own derivatives exchange, you can imagine the actual capabilities that this has to reach upwards of a $200-300 million market cap or even much higher. The next crypto in the blockchain gaming space, again, super tiny micro cap crypto, is SOVRUN. SOVRN, as you can see the ticker right there. This thing has bottomed out severely after its launch in 2022. It's had a nice revival pump back in January of this year and December of last year, and it is getting some volume spiked. It looks like whales are starting to slowly accumulate this thing again, but of course with cryptos like this, it's super risky, but almost a no-brainer in my opinion, at least building a very small bag. Now I would like to also just remind you guys that look, you should be only investing at most 5 to 10% of your portfolio into micro cap cryptos under $50 million market cap. Most of your portfolio should be in mid-range market caps upwards of maybe $500 million, and of course the rest should go into large caps, but you guys probably already know this if you're watching this video. The next crypto, one of my favorites again throughout this video, is NE1 Protocol, currently sat at a $43 million market cap. As you can see, in the last month it is pulled back around 25%, and in the last year again we see this huge volume around Christmas time, which we've pulled back around about 70% from the highs. NE1 Protocol focuses on privacy, allowing developers and anyone to actually use the blockchain without being tracked, because I think most VPNs out there are truly doing a terrible job, and if people want to track you and developers also coding, they can do that. As we move into the blockchain, people and developers are wanting true anonymity through their apps and through actual browsing, and that's what NE1 Protocol allows. As you can see, they have their own router, which really does go to show the advancements of this crypto, considering it's only at a $43 million market cap. Unlike a VPN, the NE1 network can't track you. All data is fragmented among the relay operators that are incentivized to run nodes, offering a plug-and-play solution playing into deep-in and privacy. You can see the NE1 SDK allows you to tunnel application network traffic through their decentralized privacy infrastructure, and you can see this is really geared towards developers, but I'm sure also anyone can use this as well. They have some big collaborations with Arweave and also Ator, boasting very good for this crypto. The next low cap crypto at $10 million is CHEQ, also known as Cheqd, playing into AI and also trust and privacy. Similar to anyone, you can see the payment and trust infrastructure for credentials verifiable with AI, supercharged credentials ecosystems and agentic economies with their trust and commercial infrastructure. For a crypto with such a low market cap, they have some good partners and collaborations, and needless to say, the website and utility does not match the actual market cap, and that's a main reason why it's going into my portfolio and why I'm accumulating. The next crypto is RIO Network with the ticker RIO, $44 million market cap, playing into RWA, in particular real estate, with 53,000 holders. You guys can imagine how big of a market cap this thing can get, playing into the real estate narrative, which is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. Unfortunately, this project has had some severe selling going on, so please buy with caution, perhaps wait for some new lows to flush out the early investors that should clearly have been selling on this crypto, which is a shame because of the actual ecosystem behind it and the actual utility being so strong. You can see the website again does not match how low of a market cap this is. Network supply of 175 million with almost 70,000 holders, with a working investment platform aiming to eliminate barriers to invest, trade and leverage private RWA assets through a decentralized finance protocol. As I keep mentioning, we're going to see some real RWA tokenization come in the next cycle. Many cryptos are going to try their best to pull this off because they know simply how much liquidity and how much it would drive their market cap up if pulled off correctly. One of the last cryptos is mined Morpheus infrastructure node, $1.6 million market cap, being the smallest of this whole video and most definitely a micro cap crypto, essentially allowing you to build applications and automate workflows for developers on the blockchain using AI and their platform. Again, they have a working platform and coding system. You can see they have some big collaborations with companies in Asia, seamlessly integrating with Web 2 and Web 3 technologies, facilitating data exchange and interoperability between both while using and ensuring reliable and secure workflow operations. You can see this month alone it's been steadily rising. It's becoming more popular as we speak, and to be honest, if you're coming across this video and you see this video maybe a month old, it could be too late for a crypto like this. At such a low market cap, this thing could jump a 2-3x literally in the next 2 days after recording this video. And the last micro cap is HASHAI at a $54 million market cap. This crypto has some serious use case and utility for such a low market cap. They have access to over 500 industry level GPUs, using their own mining algorithm to maximize hash power by selecting and mining the most efficient coins across various different layer 1 blockchains. They have some serious traction on social media, 33,000 followers, getting some good engagement. You can see just a few days ago with a recap of the last month of May, you can see they expanded the ASIC mining fleet with 50 new L9s worth over $350,000 and a bunch of new updates as well. I think this is a super long-term play, which is really nice for such a low market cap crypto, which goes to show with their future-proof innovation, utilizing their ever-evolving AI and proactively developing mining solutions that meet the diverse needs of crypto. It's also good that they focus on eco-friendly and energy resourceful approaches. HASHAI tackles the inefficiency of manually switching between profitable coins and optimizing your mining with AI. And for those of you that don't know much about crypto mining, that is genuinely a big problem. Their algorithm analyzes the market, choosing the most profitable coins to mine in real time and adjusting the rigs to actually meet the needs of those different cryptos. So that's a wrap for this video, guys. I hope you can at least appreciate some of these cryptos. I know there's some super micro caps in here that might be questionable and could rug pull, but that's the nature of the beast when we're trying to diversify and build a portfolio of these tiny cryptos. Nevertheless, whichever ones you choose to invest into, I wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.